I am at, right now it just says 700 FPS, about like 600.
Oh my god.
What? Do you do this for like all the top pro players or just the people that have kind of reached out to you? Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to dive into the secrets of FPS and Fortnite. If you subscribe to my YouTube channel right now and drop a like on this video within the next 10 seconds, you're gonna have good luck for all of 2020. But if you ignore it, something, I don't know. You never know. Good luck. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Kiwiz bringing you guys another Fortnite Battle Royale video. And today is going to be more, not so much gameplay, not so much funny moments, but something to maybe help you guys out and how to get better FPS on Fortnite. I usually don't make videos like this, right? It's like not my cup of tea, like the whole like tutorial type videos and stuff like that. I usually leave that to my guy Papa Jarian. You guys know who Jarian is. There's a lot of things I learned today about FPS and Fortnite. There's this guy, right? He's like a genius with like computers and like, you know, the hardware inside a computer, like all the nerd stuff, you know what I mean? Like the stuff that I don't understand, that I can't even explain to you. But I was actually able to get into a call with him, and he's actually done this for tons of pro players like Tfue, Mongraal, Benjyfishy. He has a lot of credibility in the game of like Fortnite and stuff, and like helping pro players reach their maximum potential with their PCs and stuff like that. Like sometimes going from 200 FPS to 500 FPS. In my case, I was able to get like right around 600 to 800 FPS in creative, and in game I was able to get 400 to 600 FPS while playing, right? Which is really high. And a lot of people are going to say like, well, what is the point of having so much FPS if you can only see 240 hertz or whatever? Like, what is the point? You know what I mean? And if you think about it that way, I feel like you're kind of missing the point, because yes, maybe you can only feel the 240 FPS. Maybe you can only see that smoothness. Having your PC being able to process and perform on like 800 FPS, capping it down to 240 is going to make your PC so much smoother, and the response and input time is going to be so much better than it was before. Your game is going to perform much better, and especially in those crazy situations like endgame, you should be able to get more FPS than you were before. Now, before we actually go into this video, I want to say that my PC that I play Fortnite on is very, very good. It is like the best PC you can get. I mean, obviously, maybe there's a couple things I could improve on, but overall, like, this is the best PC you can get. It has like an i9 core processor. Like I said, I don't know the absolute nerd stuff about this. I have an RTX 2080 Ti, like NVIDIA graphics card. I have a 180 hertz monitor, so I cap it at 180, but in this case, I'm going to cap it at 177, and I'll explain that why later in the video. So, like, in order to get FPS like this, you need to have the best possible, but obviously, if you have, like, a worse computer, you know, you don't have the best hardware or whatever, there's still ways that you can up your FPS, and I guess just pay attention to this video. But at the same time, there's a lot of things that I can't actually explain to you. There's a lot of things that he does that I just don't know what he's doing. Like, he has this like file that he copy and pasted into like my stuff, and then he deleted it from my computer, so I don't have it. It's something that he crafted himself. It's like something he's been like studying and like learning for a long time, and he put it into my settings. And apparently there's like, I don't know, man, like it's something I can't explain to you. There's gonna be some things that I'm not gonna be able to tell you. It's just how it is, and this is why he's really good at what he does. This is why he works with a lot of pro players. You guys can follow him. His Twitter will be in the description. But anyway, let's just get right into the video. So what you're seeing right now on the screen is me playing before. This is me testing my FPS before I actually had him boost my FPS. As you can see, like in the pregame lobby, I'm getting like 100 to 180 FPS. Like, it's not really that good in the pregame, just because like whenever you load into a game, there's so many people condensed into one little area, your FPS is going to be at its worst, right? So I mean, I still get 100 to 200 FPS in the pregame lobby, so that's pretty good. But I noticed that whenever I'm in the lobby, my input lag is very bad. Like, it'll take like a millisecond or something longer than it usually would. Like I could just feel it, you know what I mean? Like going into a game and stuff, I think I have like around like 200 to 300 FPS, which is still very good. Like without the FPS boost, like that's really, really good. Obviously, because I have an insane computer. But this is when it's going to be taking the most stress on your computer, other than when I'm in a scrim and I'm in like an endgame scenario, which I haven't really been able to test yet. So I don't know how much I would get in endgame, but I assume I should get at least more FPS. You know what I mean? Now that you've seen how my computer reacts when it's just normal without the FPS boost, let's go into a call with my guy and let's see what we can cook up here. And this is content that nobody else has been able to bring. Like nobody's made a video about this and showing this man in work. But I'm the first person to do that for you, okay? This is very exclusive, all right? On my channel, you only get the best content. Remember this. Enjoy the video. I will see you at the end. Peace.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Tired and tilted. How are you?
I'm ready to fix my PC or figure out what's how to get more FPS.
Ooh, but I said, is it performing bad?
Oh, no, honestly, this is actually a brand new PC. Fine, there's nothing wrong with it, and it performs really good, but I mean, if you can make my game like a lot better, especially like during like end game and stuff, you know, competitive Fortnite, like if you can make it a lot easier to get way more FPS, I mean, that would be great. You know what I mean? So
I can show you what I do when you get the program.
okay, yeah, I see. Okay, so you're technically on my PC.
Yes, and instead of screen sharing and a guy misclicks things 1,000 times and being impatient, and yeah, it's just not fun to do.
Okay.
Are you using a dual setup?
Yeah, I have a dual PC setup. So I have one PC that I use as my streaming, and this one is actually my PC that I game on.
So it's only this la 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 la.
Yeah, I should probably uninstall Voice Meter, to be honest. I don't use that anymore. I used to use it, but
it's just that something I learned the hard way is when someone has like a dual setup, you should always take screenshots of the audio setup, because breaking that is not fun. Every time I sit in front of a PC, I don't know what's in it. And most gamers, when I ask what do you have in it, they say, oh, it's an i9. Okay, there's a lot of i9s and a lot of i7, so it could be everything in the world. It could be a workstation i9 that's like 3 years old. It could be the new i9. Like, there's so many possibilities. So we don't want CC cleanup. I hate that program. Specky just tells me what's in your PC and how is it running. So I can see that you have the latest i9 9900K because of this number, like the 3.6 gigahertz.
Yeah.
32 gigs of RAM, and I need another program to check those out. I can see that you have an MSI motherboard, really high end. Then I see like temperatures. You have some really good water cooling on, or you have an insane air conditioning on your room.
Yeah, I think because this PC's new, so I think I got like the best specs I possibly could. I got it custom made by Power GPU.
Oh, okay. He's gonna hate me, but let's.
Why? Why?
So he believes that I'm overclocking people's PCs, like really messing with them in a bad way.
Okay.
But what I'm doing is just checking is everything set up as it should,
right?
PC wise. And then
so you're not overclocking people's PCs.
No. I'm not joking. No. Imagine if I overclock your PC today and you posted like a shout out saying, "Oh, thank you, Diddy, for the amazing overclock. I have 700 FPS in creative," and then the next day the PC dies.
Right, that's true.
I would literally have to delete my Twitter. And like,
so why is it that like nobody knows how to increase FPS, but you're like the guy that does? Like, why is that? like explain that to me.
Because I have tested so many drivers out, and I can see FPS here. And I don't know why he's missing this Power GPU. So what's going on is that I couldn't see a RAM in Specky, and that's normal sometimes. Okay. So I download CPU-C. So now I can see you have 32 gigs as like it's matching. That's good. Dual channel, meaning that you have either 2 modules of RAM or 4. And they are set up. If you had 2 modules, they are either in 1 and 3 or 2 and 4, which is how they're supposed to. But I can see the RAM frequency is not turned up as it should.
Okay.
The speed of the memory. Right now, they're only running 2133 megahertz. That is the lowest speed DDR4 can run. Okay. You could have went out and bought the fastest RAM on the market, 5000 megahertz. You put it in a cheap motherboard for like $40, it will not be able to turn on with those fast RAMs. Okay. This mistake alone could be 100 FPS difference in creative. Wow, okay. I'm not saying this would give you 100 extra FPS in game, but let's say you get 20 out of it or 30 in the last zone. Yeah, like of course. 30 or 40 man moving, that's a lot. Yeah, that is. That could mean the difference of you hitting like a really critical shot or something else. For sure. So now that's done. Then I also love to check what driver people are on, and you are actually on the good driver. I don't know if you've done this because of me or if it's a really good accident. No, it's literally just I just have it, I guess. So basically, the thing I'm gonna do now is, you know how there's certain settings in here. Those settings can give performance and how the game feels, and that's what's most important. Okay. So I'm actually gonna do something different this time. From top to midway, that's like the normal visible settings to everyone. And under other is where it gets really nerdy, but I don't mess with those. Okay. Since so in here, just a setting simple like this, like open GL, set it to a graphics card so it's not the CPU doing that rendering. Okay. Makes like a tiny difference. Let's say you had two hard drives, so an SSD and a hard drive. Manually go in and check, okay, the C drive, is that the actual SSD? And it is, because I know that you only have one. But then I would also have to go in here and see, is your game actually saved here? I've seen a pro player have it on his OneDrive. Really? Yes. That's crazy. I've seen pro players have their Fortnite on an hard drive, like a secondary hard drive. I've seen pro players have their game on a USB hard drive. Really? Like external. Wow. Yep. And they didn't catch why the game was running so sluggish. Huh. Now that thing is done, you need to log. You soon need to log onto your phone. On my phone? Yeah. So we can do that one setting. So this program, Adware Cleaner, just removes like spyware and adware, and you can just see it as spam and small viruses. So the thing that happens that not a lot of people know about is that, let's say you have 200 viruses. That could be the reason why you're playing on higher ping that you should. Oh, okay, like a higher ping. Because they're like just spamming in the background. So I had a guy, he had 210 like adware. Wow. And when I removed it, he went from 60 ping down to 20. Wow, that's crazy. But that's a lot. Like that is a lot. The normal amount I find on players' PCs is 5 to 10, maybe. Usually don't make a difference. Since your PC is so new, you have 0. So that means that you're not doing weird stuff on your PC. You're right. Discord on your phone. Okay. Then accept the call on there. Crazy how no one else knows how to do this, but you. Yeah. Okay. So hit yes. That's it? Oh, okay, cool. So the PC should just turn back on, right? So do I have to go back on that app that you made me download? Nope. So now you open CPU-C, the program. Okay. On the desktop. Yep. And you go into memory and see that it says either 1500 or 1600. Okay, go to memory, and then it says 1600 right now. Perfect. Go into Fortnite. Can I close this or no? Close CPU-Z? Yes. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna add the formula to the call, by the way, so you know. Oh, you're adding formula? Oh, so when it's at 1600 megahertz, is that as high as it can go for like anyone? Yep. Or is that just like my PC itself? So that is so that's the highest your RAM kit goes. Okay, so like what would the highest RAM kit be? I think 4000 for your motherboard without checking. Holy. Wow, okay. So mine shouldn't improve that much, right? What? Yo, no, a lot. What? Oh, no? Well, oh, okay. Well, I didn't know. Just because you said it can go up to 4000, but mine's 1600. Oh, yeah. But I'm talking about the FPS difference. Oh, right. Okay. So, okay. So I'm in creative right now. Let me see how much I get. Yep. Yeah, it says I'm at just in creative itself. Did you get Nick to stand still when he did it or no? I am at right now. It just says about 700 FPS, about like 600.
Oh my god.
What? What?
That's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot. Yeah.
Okay, so but now the fun stuff. Try to do some of the hardest edit, you know.
Yeah, no, I'm doing that right now. Let me see. Okay. So if I just crank 90s, I'm at 500 and about 600 FPS cranking 90s right now.
But how
And,
does it
and
feel?
going through the edit, yeah, it feels a lot better actually. Like it feels like I have no input delay almost, kind of.
Yeah.
Like, is that does what you do affect input delay on mouse?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because it feels like my input delay isn't even like there. Like it feels like my edits feel so much smoother. Like for some reason, sometimes when I edit, my PC will kind of like hitch. Sometimes it's not doing that. It's like completely free. Like that's insane. And while I'm still doing all this, like just tunneling and like building, and I'm still at like a constant 500 max FPS.
So
What about in game
So-
though? I'm gonna go in game and see.
yeah. So I hate when everyone is saying like, oh, it's not the in game, it's not the late game or whatever, like
Mhm.
in an actual game. So the lobby changes location. There's a difference about how many people is around you,
right,
how
right.
many is building, how many is shooting. That all creates like different variables. So you would have to join 20, 50, 100 different lobbies to get an average.
Mm-hmm. That's why I wanna see like if I were to just go into a solo game and hot drop, I want to see what the FPS would be. Just so like there's a bunch of people around me or in the pregame lobby.
Yep.
So I just want to see that.
That's worse. 20 man alive moving zone. Is it 50 or is it 60?
Wow.
And where is the zone and how many is?
So I'm in the pregame right now, and I have a max of around almost just varying from like 200 to 300 FPS. But that's because there's like the whole lobby is like right in front of me,
Yeah.
which is really good, honestly. Like that's really good because like if the whole lobby's in front of me and I'm pulling 240 plus FPS, like that's actually pretty good, honestly. But obviously end game is a different story because there's so many builds around you. You know what I mean? So I kind of just want to see like my game feels so much better though. Like not gonna lie. Now does it hurt the PC or like does it affect it at all to have like well, I'm fighting some kid right now. All right, I killed him. Does it like matter like to have your FPS unlimited? Like does that affect the
Yes.
so should I keep it unlimited or should I cap it at 180?
Cap it.
Okay, cap it. Okay.
So the thing is, with you, because you have G-Sync on, you should actually cap it to 3 FPS under.
Oh really? Okay, so like 177.
Yep.
Okay.
And
how do I do
because
that? Like how would I do that?
in the custom config.
But would it be better performance if it was 177?
Yeah.
Okay, well then I'm just gonna do that then. I'll figure out how to do that. Yeah, cause like I'm running around right now, just like at a POI, I have like 400 FPS.
That happens when you pay a lot of money for a good PC. There's a nasty thing you haven't tried yet though.
Okay.
So what do you think happens when your game is so much smoother?
I don't know, performance better? I don't know. No input lag? I don't know what.
You are gonna steal walls like no one's business.
Oh, steal walls? I mean, I'm still on a 30 ping though. That's the thing. Because I live in Florida, so like my ping kind of. Really?
Try it out. Yeah, try it out.
Okay.
The ability to take walls with what I do is the reason why I'm keeping it a secret. And I can say straight up, so I don't have a YouTube channel or anything. If I made it public, I would not earn any money on it. Why would I throw something out for free that I've been perfecting for 2-3 years?
So you're saying what you did basically increases my performance. I'm going to be able to like take walls a lot easier.
Yeah.
And is that confirmed or is that just like kind of just...
It is confirmed.
Now so it actually has nothing to do with my ping?
Oh no. So it have to do with ping, but with the game being that much like faster responding, your timing
It's gonna be way better.
is tighter, so you take more walls. I literally helped a guy. He could not take a wall from his friend, and after this he took the first 3 walls in first tries.
Because I know Fortnite, like when you take a wall, it's all like kind of, they say it's a coin flip,
Yeah.
but obviously if you have a way better ping than somebody, you obviously have an advantage. So I'm kind of curious to see how this affects playing.
I would not say that you can fight zero ping players,
Right.
but
Yeah.
it's gonna feel more fair.
So I'm actually just curious, like, do you do this for like all the top pro players or just the people that I've kind of reached out to?
Uh,
I mean, you don't have to tell
so
me. If you don't want, you
so
don't have to tell me.
no. It's public on my Twitter. So all top EU players have it.
Okay. Like Mongraal, Benji, all those guys.
Yeah, Mitro,
What about
Savage.
clicks?
No, I don't think I've done it for him.
Okay. But you've done it for like Tfue and all that.
Yep.
Aren't you putting together like a pack
Nope.
for people? No?
No, no.
I thought you said you were gonna charge like 1,000 for something on your Twitter. That's what I saw.
No, okay. I have to explain that tweet. I've always had the mindset of, to me, it was just to see if people would fall for it.
Oh. So do you make
Yeah.
money doing this? Like, do you pay people? Do people pay you to do this? Like, is it like a job for you or no?
No, it's a hobby.
Oh wow, it's a hobby. Crazy.
Yeah, that's the thing. So I study, as I said, as an IT supporter from 8 morning to 4 afternoon, and then I have to catch like DMs from NA and then see if anyone needs anything. So it's purely a hobby for me. And then again, my focus is PCs that's not performing. I
Yeah.
really don't give a shit about
Making the
little
money.
Jimmy that is 13 years old. He's playing on a laptop from Best Buy and he's gonna pay me with his mom's PayPal that charts back like in 2 months. Like,
So I guess since you don't care about the money and it's only a
Yep.
hobby, why
Yep.
not make all these settings public and like tell people how to fix their PC? Like, why not make a YouTube video?
I think it's because I love this interaction I can have with pro players.
You like the
Yeah.
like the secret guy? Is that what you like? You like being the secret guy?
Yeah. That's
The
and-
I guess that's kind of cool. I guess you're right.
the community have given me so much, like, oh, why are you not making public? There's literally some steps that I normally do, like, let's say with moving your graphics card in a specific way. If you're impatient and trying to download a driver, meanwhile Windows is installing a driver in the background, you can really f it up, and then you're gonna have 30 FPS in.
I'm just curious, honestly, because this whole thing is like crazy to me. How, like, what is like the most FPS like you've given somebody? Like mine was like 700, right? So like, what was the highest?
I've seen 800 on Mongraal's PC,
Wow, okay, that's crazy.
but that was last season.
Last season, okay, yeah, because the maps.
He was running something called Game Boost in his BIOS, and I do not recommend that at all. So
Yeah, like
it
those
overclocks
programs, those weird programs.
Yeah, he had it on, and it overclocks some of the cores pretty high. And with I get the classic answer, oh, but it's my friend that told me to turn it on.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Right.
did the friend tell you what it actually does? And he was like, no, it makes the game faster. No. No.
Yeah. Honestly, very appreciative. You definitely made my game feel a lot better.
Yep.
I really appreciate it, honestly. Like, it helps a lot. And I will definitely give you a shout out for sure, because I think
Okay.
you deserve it. So, all right, you and Formula can do your thing. So,
Yeah.
Gonna have a little date.
all right, peace out. That's crazy, bro. It works. It's not so like, it's not some like conspiracy. It's real. Hopefully he's not mad at me for making a video like this. He kind of keeps it a secret, but I guess I'm not really revealing what he does, I guess. But man, he's definitely smart. Definitely knows his computer stuff. I'm going to keep some of the things he put on my computer, but I'm going to probably uninstall AnyDesk. Okay, one thing he said was that I should make not 180, but 165 FPS should be my cap for right now, just to make it not as crazy on my PC. Obviously, I have a 180 hertz monitor, so I should probably cap it at 177. Apparently, whatever hertz your monitor is, you want to cap it 3 FPS lower. But I've seen videos on that, so maybe I should do that right now. In order to cap like a custom FPS, and I just kind of figured this out, you have to go into your game user settings in the Fortnite config or whatever, and right down here, it says frame rate limit. I have a 180 hertz monitor, so I play on 180 FPS, but I'm going to set it to 177 because that's what he recommended, and apparently it increases FPS in performance and game and in game when you're fighting. So if you have like 60 FPS, you would put it on 57, and if you have 144, you put on 141. So yeah. So now I'm set to go, and I could probably just play Fortnite. Well, guys, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully I was able to help you get a little bit more FPS. Hopefully you paid attention to what he was saying. maybe you can take that and learn it. Honestly, I don't know what he was doing. There was something he copied and pasted into my computer that I don't have, and I don't know what it is. I don't know where to find it. And honestly, I don't know. You would either have to pay him, or you're just gonna have to tweet at him. Maybe, I don't know, bro. Like, there's nothing really you can do, honestly, because he only does this for certain people. So I'm very lucky that he did this for me. And I can't explain it. Honestly, he doesn't overclock PCs, by the way. Like, it's not something he does. He doesn't overclock. So I know a lot of people thinks he overclocks PCs, but he doesn't. He does everything like actually in the NVIDIA software, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure. But anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. It's been your boy Kiwiz. I'm out. Peace.